So let's see. Yes, I still cannot see any progress, but we will. I think it's somewhat higher now.
Yeah.
Yep, coming up. And this is actually very tight. This bolt, I could tell this thing's still super stuck. It's just, and I could feel that it's unstick. It's like, it does these little things.
Yeah. Means it's pulling, right?
Yeah, it's definitely creating suction. And it's all good. You heard it? Boom,
I think
broke.
it's either the tool.
Hopefully this tool did not puncture the lid.
Shouldn't.
That's gonna stink. It shouldn't, but there's a possibility that it can.
I think that's just the bolt.
Hopefully it's just a bolt. But this thing is super stuck on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the injector's supposed to go all the way up there?
I mean, technically, like, I should be able to already pull it out, but it's just so stuck. We just have to keep getting it up there.
So it does like, yeah, so it's like sitting on the injector.
Yeah.
And then it's just pulls it out.
Isn't that cool?
I mean, it is, you know. But how did it catch it though? Like, it's not like.
It's because there's a thread inside.
Oh, thread.
Remember that little Allen wrench bolt I
Yeah.
screwed out? That's a little piece that it screws into.
Mm-hmm.
It catches it.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, like, this thing creates so much pressure on the injector. It kind of has no choice but to come up. Sometimes these injectors are so stuck. One of the examples I'm sure you heard me use. I've seen these two guys on YouTube was using a forklift to pull the injector, and it was picking out the whole engine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that's fun.
I mean, yeah, it's just like funny story, but it's like, whoa, you know, it's that hard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you might not realize how stuck this stuff gets.
Yeah. Yeah, but this one gets pulled just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it means a lot when you have proper tools.
Mm-hmm.
Just hope it, you know, even though it's the proper method of pulling it, damage, because it was really hard to spin this bolt. See, like right now it's easy because it's already coming out.
Yeah, so that's why, you know.
This engine is still hot, dude.
Was it?
Or because of so much friction, feel how hot it is. Just feel it.
Is it hot?
Dude, it's just amazing hot. Because friction creates heat.
Right.
Because I told you, this is kind of hot.
You might.
Because look, your engine's not that hot. So, like, feel the engine.
No, yeah.
It's
yeah.
somewhat warm, but it's not hot. This is hot.
Let's see how that thing looks like.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
You wanna use some?
Yeah, like a paper towel or something. Look at that.
That looks cute.
As you could see, this stuff would really make it stuck.
So which part of the injector touches the diesel part? Like the whole injector supposed to touch, or just
Just this part.
just that part, right?
Yeah, when you said touches the diesel, you mean sprays the diesel, right? It sprays out of these tiny holes over here at the very top. And this is where it seals off. So it goes in this like a tiny little
And
area.
where's the seal on this one?
So the seal must have remained inside or completely disintegrated. But obviously, there's still going to be a seal there. It's just, we're going to have to get it out of there. Alright guys, the fuel injector has been pulled out, and as you can see, we have a big mess that we need to clean up. Let's see if we could actually see inside. Very hard to get to focus on there, but you could see the walls on the inside. It's just so much crud on there, and this is why the tool had to be used to pull out this fuel injector. They get so stuck because of all this stuff here. And it's actually, this is kind of clean now. There was a buildup all the way to the top. Got it. No,
Doesn't get into the...
Yeah, see? Look.
Ooh.
Looks much cleaner.
Oh yeah.
So it's a big difference. I'm gonna record this. I have actually a before and after.
Do you? Did you record the how it was?
Yeah, well, I did.
So what about the center part?
The center part, that's where the injector goes. So everything leaks from that hole. This hole is where it plugs into, that little thin injector portion. A seal goes here and it seals off with the injector. So it starts leaking from the center through the injector and out like that. And that's how it creates all the mess.
Before we put the seal, we're gonna do the check.
But this still needs to be cleaned further. But what I could see from here, like I could see that it does not have any heavy wear in the metal where it like did a groove. So I'm gonna clean up the walls just a little bit more, clean up some of that other stuff, and you know, before you know, it's gonna look pretty decent. And just put this over here while we're cleaning.
That way, yeah, like that doesn't get in.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some bolts on it too. The sound of the engine after the injector is programmed.